Welcome to another day in the Palestinian territory. Welcome to the shepherd field. And the first thing that we are doing in here, using the restrooms. It's a new one. It's a good one.
Do the tour in two languages, Spanish and English, and you shepherd field. We are not in Bethlehem yet. Later we're gonna be in Bethlehem. You see that mountain up there? That's Bethlehem. This area is the shepherd field where God sent the angels to the shepherds and told them that baby Jesus was born in Bethlehem. And they went all the way from here up there. We're gonna do exactly the same tour they did. The only difference, what? Yes, we have bus.
Air-conditioned bus, not only bus. Yes.
Okay, hermanos, nos vamos a hacer el mismo paso.
Look how beautiful is that area. First of all, it's in nature. You can smell everything. It's so beautiful. And they are renovating. The next time when you will come here, it's going to be 10 times nicer. You can see that they are building here with concrete. But as I believe, they will cover it with Jerusalem stones. I can say Bethlehem stones, which is the same stones. And this is by British law. Family, say hi.
Hi. Hi.
And I will take some pictures of you too, then you will have pictures as well. Here is lovely. You thought it's going to be just a church. It's not. It's much more than that.
Now we're gonna begin. So let's say together, I will be giving you the chance to take pictures all the time, but it's the best to explain first and take pictures. Then you know what you are taking pictures of.
Wait a minute, just a moment. Just
French to speak English. How many? Lift up your hands. Where we are in a city called Beit Sahur. Beit Sahur is not Bethlehem yet. Bethlehem behind us. Beit Sahur, house of the vigilance. It's where God sent the angels to the pastors. It's in the book of Luke chapter 2. We can read it up there and we can sing Silent Night as well. You will love it over there. Now up there, Jerusalem. In the first century, my dear friends, we had the Jewish temple. And you know the faith of the Jewish people. When you make a sin, you must bring the sacrifice to the temple. So for the shepherds, it was like a business. I'm gonna show you several caves. They keep their sheep in caves. I'll explain why when we are inside the caves. And the Jews who live far away, they come here, they buy the sheep and they give it sacrifice in the temple. One more thing, my dear friends. Geographically, we are not in Bethlehem. Bethlehem behind us, up there, Jerusalem. We have the Judean desert down there. And then we have Jericho, the oldest city. When Joshua came with the people of God to the Holy Land, the first place he entered was Jericho. You know, when they went around the walls went down. It's all in the Old Testament. And we have Jordan River. Jordan River where our Lord Jesus was baptized. Where John the Baptist used to baptize as well. And we have the Dead Sea. As I told them, those my friends who speak Spanish, women love the Dead Sea. Because the woman, she entered 90 years old and she lived at 16 years old.
look at me, I'm 95 years old.
You will love it. And by the way, men love the Dead Sea as well. You know why? You know why the men love the Dead Sea?
Because the women go in 90.
A lot of women there. Brazilian, Spanish, Hondureña, Mexicana, I told them. So guys, what we're gonna do, let's take pictures And from now on, I will work with my friend because he's my very good friend, and he can help me more because he has more experience than I do. I'm only 3 years tour guide. I'm sure
23.
23 years old. So this is monastic establishment. It's Byzantine. When I say Byzantine, I say about the 4th century. Here's the map of this monastic establishment. But as I told them, this is the Holy Land, yes, but many crazy things happened here in the century. And you will learn now inside the cave. I will be explaining everything in both English and Spanish.
Then, can we go to the cave now?
Let's go to the
All right, are we ready? You ready? Let's go. Take a picture and let's go to the cave. Because no one is using it. Sadly, we are almost alone here. Why we are alone, I don't know. But if 100% of the tourists are arriving to Israel, only 2% are visiting Bethlehem and Bet Sahor. Then this is sad for me. And look at the sign here that say, visiting allowed for 5 minutes. Someone thought that 1 million people will be here. Sadly, we are alone. Let's enter to one of the caves of the shepherds.
In English, as I told you, and then we'll do it in Spanish, okay? We are inside one of the caves occupied by the shepherds in the 1st century. Remember, this is the shepherd's field. Now, if you felt the cool inside the cave, you may understand why they put the sheep inside the caves. The nature of the caves, my friends, when it's very hot outside, inside is cool. And when it's very cold outside, inside is warm. And usually, this is how they used to do it. They put a fire over here, the fire to make some cappuccino and cafe and to protect the sheep. Anyway, I will be talking very fast about the history, okay? I may be boring, but I have to do it because I want you to understand what happened here during centuries. I begin in the year 332 before Christ. Till the year 63 before Christ, the Greeks controlled the Holy Land. In this era, everybody here spoke the Greek language. That's why the Old Testament, you know which language? Come on, guys.
Aramaic?
Hebrew.
In Aramaic as well. Yeah.
Yes, okay.
The New Testament, in which language? Greek. So language changed during centuries. Now, from the year 63 before Christ till the year 324 Christ, this is the era where we all grew up hearing Silent Night, the birth of Jesus, crucifixion, all took place in the Greek era, even the shepherd's field. First centuries of the Roman era, the church was persecuted. Till the year 324, we had emperor here, his name was Constantine, and his mother Queen Helen. They adopted Christianity. This era we call it Roman Byzantine era, sorry. So the Byzantine, as easy as that, they are Romans converted to Christianity. What we saw down there, it's Byzantine. What we're gonna see in Bethlehem, Byzantine. It's the era when Constantine and Helen, his mother, adopted Christianity. So, my dear friends, in the year 638, the Muslims came here. The first Islamic era, and they stayed here till the year 1099. Then the Crusaders, and we're gonna see beautiful work of the Crusaders in Bethlehem. Very beautiful mosaic. I'm gonna show you when we are at the Nativity. 1187, we had war between the Muslims and the Crusaders. And the Muslims took control. I don't know if you ever heard of Saladin.
Yes.
Saladin attacked the Holy Land and he took control. We call it the Second Islamic Era. My dear brothers and sisters, it was so long era that we as Christians of Bethlehem today we speak Arabic. Remember, Old Testament,
Hebrew. The New Testament, Greek. And today, if you go to the churches, they speak Arabic because the second Islamic era was very long. It began 1187 in the 1917, the end of the Ottoman era, the Turkey. Then we had the British Mandate, the English came here. 1948, the country was split in two parts. The north, Israel, this part with Jordan. 1967, we had the 6 Days War. The entire country was controlled by Israel. My dear friends, I tell all my tourists, even in my lifetime, I lived 2 different eras. I remember very well when I used to have Israeli documents. Maybe you are USA, maybe you are from England all your life. For me, I lived my childhood till with Israeli document. If I want to travel, I travel. All changed in the year 1993 in our lifetime. We call it Oslo Accord or Oslo Agreement. Since Oslo till today, this area is under Palestinian Authority. This far you may understand why Christians today are less than 1% of the population. Today we're going to visit one of the Christian community, especially because there's 3 masses and it will be closed. So we're going to visit the Christian community. It's good to see how they live. They have things to sell, most of them from olive wood. They have the cross of Jerusalem, the Star of King David, the Star of Bethlehem where we're going to visit. It's good to see how the Christian lives because many think Palestinians are Muslims. We have Christians here as well. They are less than 1% of the population, yes, but nobody hears their voice. So it's good to see how they live. There's very clean restrooms, nice juice to drink, coffee if you want for free. It's hospitality of the Christian family. Anything you buy from them, you will be supporting them, supporting the Christian community.
You're welcome.
Benedetto il frutto del tuo seno, Gesù. Santa Maria, Madre di Dio, prega per noi peccatori, adesso nell'ora della nostra morte. Ave Maria, piena di grazia, il Signore è con te, tu sei benedetta tra le donne, e benedetto il frutto del tuo seno, Gesù. Santa Maria, Madre di Dio, prega per noi peccatori, adesso nell'ora della nostra morte. Amen. Angelo di Dio, che sei il mio custode.
That was the second cave. And let's climb up to the church. Then, because it takes him a lot of time, can I take you to the church?
Yes.
Let's do that.
Thank you.
No, climb on, climb up. I mean, I want you to be part of the video. You're part of it. Now we're going to see a modern church. The Italian guy is not with us. Do we ever? Because the Italian guy maybe is with the Spanish tour. It's such an amazing place. But let's wait outside. Let me talk about it outside. Yeah, I know. Come on, another 2 minutes with the sun. Because the facade is more beautiful. Then I cannot talk in, at least if people are praying there, I cannot do that. Guys, Bertolucci is one of the most important Catholic architects. I don't know if you visit the Church of the Church of Garden of Gethsemane, but he built it, and he built so many other churches. And every church he had a vision. And here he came and say, we are talking about shepherds. Now, why shepherds? Why Jesus told the shepherds? Why didn't go to a very rich man and say, all right, go and visit him? Because shepherds are walking from one place to another, wandering, and they can spread the rumor. Then he said, if God decided to send the angel to the shepherd, it means that this church must be like a tent. Then in that case, he built that place as a tent. The light will be from the holes that you see inside the dome. And there are 3 amazing paintings. The first one is the one that is the angel and the shepherd. Second one will be about the shepherds visiting Jesus. And the third one is the shepherds are going back happy to here. What I want you to look at or to pay attention is for the dog. At the first, I love animals. At the first painting, the dog is angry. Who are you, angels? The second one is actually looking at Jesus, like his master voice. You know what I'm talking about. And then the third one, you can see him walking back happily ever after. Then it's a beautiful run thing. Sadly, we don't have anyone from Canada, but the Canadian donated the altar. Now you know it. Then take your hat off and let's go in. And if no one is there, I can talk. Oops.
Women should keep yes,
Yeah, true. I'm talking about men. Yes, you're right. Then look at the ceiling. And let's walk. Let's make a run tour to see the painting. Now, here they are going back. Then we actually started from the end. You can see the dog? He's happy. But let's go backward. Let's go to the Nativity. And that's what we are going to see in a while. And look at the dog. And the third one, which was supposed to be the first one, look at the angel. I don't know about you, but if an angel will come to me, I will be afraid. Then look at the dog. It's beautiful, isn't it? If you want to pray, be my guest. Let's wait for the Spanish group and we will continue.
Very beautiful voice. So many groups sing here as well because the angels sing for the shepherds. And now, let's go to God.
Yay! Let's continue. Let's go out. Now, if you love that video, subscribe to my channel, be part of it. Danny is our tour guide.
Hello guys, I love you all.
And I will leave the details of Danny, if you want, at the description of the video. And you can call him directly. Is it okay, Danny?
Yes, and we have the most beautiful group as well.
We have a very beautiful
Un
group.
grupo bellissimo.
Thank you very much.
I feel beautiful.
Well, I will tell you that at the end of the day.
Yeah, right. We're all gross, sweaty.
Now we just began. Now we are nice.
We're
Everything is
fresh.
easy. Yeah, easy. Yeah. Then see you in my next video. Bye bye.
And you